Hi all, welcome to my channel. So here I will explain to you about Infosys interview questions for freshers and experienced candidates. So recently I have attended an Infosys interview. So I will give my experience. I will tell you which questions they have asked. So based on it, you can prepare. So coming to the interview questions. So basic common question is tell me about yourself. You can start with your full name. You should tell full name in the interview, and you have to mention your academics and IT or non-IT experience. If you are a fresher, tell them about your BTech project or master's project if you are done. So later you should mention the skills and hobbies, etc. Okay. So now another question which they have asked, like why do you want to join Infosys? This is a mandatory question in the interview. So they have asked, why do you want join in Infosys? You should mention the company values and career goals and culture. And based on that, they will know how much you are interested. So first of all, you should prepare and research the company's history, products and services. And you should mention the company culture and career goals, company reputation, passion, everything. So you should mention company culture, career goals, company reputation, and passion. So next coming, you have to mention your overall experience in IT, if which role you have done. So as a developer, also how many years of experience they will ask. So I told like I have 3 years of, and coming to the questions they have asked regarding the functionality of linked list and normalization of database join and keys, and the how do you demonstrate the process of inheriting variable and one class to other class, and the agile model, and the oops concept. Oops concept is very different. The very important concept you should learn before you attending the interview. So I have applied for Java developer role and the testing roles, different roles I have applied, and I have given a lot of interviews for Infosys based on that. Here I will explain you how what are the questions they are asking based on the role. So now they have asked me regarding the core Java concepts, which I am familiar with. So I have told like I am a proficient in wide range of core Java concepts and building the OOPS concepts and exception handling, polymorphism, inheritance, like this. So in my previous role at XYZ company, so I implemented a new caching mechanism using Java, which improved the response time of the application by 30%. You should mention the percentage of improvements which you have done in the previous projects. So if you tell like this, the technical round will be interesting. They will shortlist you based on your answers. So that means you have to tell regarding the reduction percentage, improvement percentage which you have done personally in the project. Okay. So I have told like this, and I have also mentioned like I have experience with multi-threading in Java, where I optimized the critical solution of code by implementing the threaded synchronization techniques, resulting in a 20% reduction in the processing time. So if you tell like this, the recruiter will be happy. Recruiter will be impressed by your answers. So based on that, you can give your answers accordingly. So the second question is, can you explain the concept of hash map and how it works internally? So I have told like this. You can see the answer here. And can you discuss any design patterns you are familiar with? So I have told my design pattern which I have implemented in the previous project. So you should mention your project and your analysis in this way. So they have asked the multi-threading because I have worked related to multi-threading in Java. So I have told like implemented the multi-threading in the data processing application where I have noticed the significant improvement in the processing speed. So due to this, I have reduced the overall processing time of 30%. So thereby it enhances the user experience. This is the way you need to answer for the developer role. So they have asked me about the Java question collections, and I have told like this. You can take the screenshot of answers for future reference. And coming to the testing role, they have asked me about these questions. So how you use the testing in your testing projects? So even I have done my testing project in previous last 2 years back. So you should mention like this in a professional way. So testing in the testing projects, QA engineer developed a comprehensive test using testing that included 200 test cases. How many test cases you have done? And overall test execution time reduction percentage you should mention, and what are the improvements you have done in the projects. You should mention all these things. And they have asked me regarding the Selenium. I have worked with Selenium for the last 2 years. So how we are familiar with Selenium and how to drop down menus using Selenium. So you should tell how much experience you have in a automation tester with the Selenium product, and what you handled, what you have implemented. You should mention. So for example, I was searching an e-commerce website. There is a pop-up, so I used the Selenium product to enhance this tool. So how do you handle Selenium pop? Means they have asked like this in the typing scripts. So I mentioned this dismiss, accept. These are the pop-ups we have triggered by user actions or website using JavaScript or other scripting languages. I have to like. So they have asked about me a frameworks which are working in the testing. So this is the answer. You should tell it in a professional way. So they have asked me about how do you handle alerts in automation testing. So logging handling. I have done automation in my previous project, so I have told that I can track the frequency and nature of the alerts encountered during testing. So I have also given an example like how to track the specific test disruptions and leading to the analysis of the root cause. Collaborate with the development to address the underlying issue. So this is the way you need to mention your analysis of your project which you have done. So you can refer this thing. These are the questions, and many other questions I have they have asked regarding the core concepts and regarding the project which I have done. So these are the main questions they have asked. So at the end of the interview, you should mention like show your gratitude, like thank you for your time and consideration, and you should mention I look forward to hearing from you soon regarding the next steps in the hiring process. So you should ask if there is anything else you can provide. So this is the way you need to mention. So I mentioned like these 2 points I have mentioned, and the interview has been completed. So this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you. I'm Behara Ravi Krishna. You can email me regarding the interview questions.